Hey guys, so sorry about not making any vids recently. Things have been kind of getting hectic. Not really in my life, but mentally. Um, School's going okay. Work's going okay, but today at work, I got pretty upset at some of my, um, coworkers. Not because they were saying anything to my face, but I definitely tell that they were talking shit behind my back, and because they kept looking over at me and laughing, and my thought it my like this is how my thought process is happening right now due to the drug psychosis. I'm thinking that that's not even happening, and that's just a completely different wavelength than what everyone else is on, and I'm just kind of on this island, and that's just happening in my head. Two things. One, they're laughing at me, and I can accept that, but it really hurts my confidence. Two, second thing. Shit, what was the second thing? Right. Oh, two, this could actually mean that I'm just giving them the benefit of the doubt, being the good person that I am. Oh, no, I mean that's it's not completely true, but anyway, uh, it just seems like I'm grinding on this wavelength that doesn't seem to be connecting to other people, and I don't understand why that's happening, even though there seems to be signs that are telling me hey, try this out and try that out, and I'm kind of okay, but I don't know how the process goes really, and by the way, what I mean by those people is like how do I explain this? The thoughts that going on inside my head don't I don't see them until hours later. And they come out as not really people talking, but the thought process behind it is almost like someone else is thinking it for me. And it's somewhat insane, but it kind of makes sense in a way for me. I'll break it down for you guys. So, like hearing other people's conversations, you should build opinions for yourself based on what they're talking about, or if you're having a conversation with a coworker, going back and forth with them, create opinions, values, truths, false statements, jokes, and those all don't get processed until about 5 o'clock for me, and they all come pouring out, and I'm just okay, whoa, let's step back and let's evaluate these. But they're not coming out as my voice telling me about these things. Other people. It's other people's voices. And I mean, I can't even say it's a voice because that's like saying someone's talking to me. It's more like other people are just thinking in my head, and I can hear that it's not me. if you catch my drift. If you don't, that's totally fine. Like, don't worry, it's not a big deal. Um anyway, I'm I'm trying to capture these thoughts and kind of get a better analysis of what's going on, and it is hard because usually, like, you have, like, that little voice in your head that's just churning out these thoughts, and you'd be like, "Oh, perfect. Yeah, I see that. I'm gonna build off that. I'm gonna go to this thought. Oh, okay. I see that thought." And it just cycles through. That little voice never gives up. My little voice has given up, and I don't need other people to think for me, but, like, this process, it it could work. Like, it could work. I just need to figure out how to make it efficient and effective. And to be honest, I'm gonna tell you guys this, that I after being about 3 years drug free, I did go back and smoke some marijuana. Um and it was I don't even know how to explain it, but instead of instead of having other like a person think for me, I had like something not thinking for me, but something making my gears grind. Not really like not really like delayed voices like what I was saying before. It was more like, okay, rapid fire. I'm gonna throw some things at you, and you react. You do what you gotta do, and we'll check back in 10 minutes. And what I realized is that my brain is churning so slowly. Oh my god. Uh, it's annoying. Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. Ooh, Anyway, it's depressing. But, but it made me realize that thinking faster might be a good idea. And I'll tell you why. Every time I thought on my feet and thought a little bit faster, I got rewarded by that something churning in my head. I it could have been like a little present. I don't even know how to explain it. It's amazing though. It really is amazing. And I was like, "Oh, dude, cuz sometimes you get paranoid on weed, right?" And I do get paranoid now, but it was like it started me off and it was like, "Okay, boom. Here you go. Here's some things and I'll be back in 5 minutes." And I was like, "Okay." And, did my thing, kinda did some work on my laptop, uh, did some YouTube, listened to music, and every time I manually got those gears grinding, it would take my anxiety away, and it wouldn't really take my depression away, Just because like I've broken down what depression actually is, and it is the fact that you are your own worst enemy, but you're also your best friend, but you don't know how to talk to yourself. That's depression. That's how I break it. That's how I broken it down. And anxiety for me is the past. Looking back at the past and being like, okay, I used to be this guy and now I'm this guy. And it's always like a mental thing where like your gears are grinding up here to like you're saying, okay, how can I be that guy instead of this guy? But your gears are grinding. And then like it's a depression cycle, but then it turns into anxiety because you feel like you can't get back there, and then it's like it weighs down on you. It weighs down on you. And I could possibly be getting those two mixed up, those two definitions, but I feel like it's got to be those those two. And actually, I think I did get those mixed up. I think the anxiety uh definition goes with depression more than the depression definition goes with the anxiety. Um anyway, that's my update for today. Um Hopefully I'll be making consistently more videos, but if not, just keep checking in. I'll post on Facebook that I'm posting more videos. So yeah, you can you can check that. All right. I'm out.